Hello, hello, hello. It's Christine. Time for a Scrapbook process video, and we are on our next to last Baby Got Scraps pack here. So the picture I have is, again, I don't know if you guys have noticed at all, but my pictures from the Baby Got Scraps have been from an older set of pictures. These are not digital. They were developed probably by, I don't know if it was me or if it's my mother-in-law. I'm not really 100% sure, but this is a picture of my mother-in-law holding my little girl. Look how tiny she was, you guys. She was only like a week or so old. And this is my mama, and we are at my in-laws' house. So I love this picture, and I'm going to describe. It's not a great picture in the sense of like it's a little blurry, you know, whatever, but it's a memory, so I love it. And then that I have is, this is on the red side. So my scrap that I got into, my little baggie, was my red and pinks. So this is on the red side. And I kind of have this background because I think, you know, because this is all kind of dark and stuff in the background, I think this is great. It's a diagonal design this way. And no, it needs to go this way because this is running downward, right? So I kind of thinking I'm going to put it like this. The thing is, I have all these little scraps here. So I definitely have to mat my photo. I love this letters. The tricky part on this one is it's kind of this off-white, it's almost got a green undertone. So I'm not sure the best way to use that. We'll have to play, I'm gonna have to think on that one. So I can mount my picture. That's a little too small. I'll have to see about that. That's actually from one of my other little kits I pulled out. And this actually came from another little kit too. So if I leave, I'm kind of debating. I might mount it on, well, I kind of need this against the black, so I might do that. I might do this. This might be my photo mat here. Let's just turn it this way so I can kind of see it. Kind of imagining it possibly like this. And then I have to think about how I'm going to use these. Oh, it's a pretty red, but I think that's too small. So maybe I will, don't know yet, y'all. I got to think about my design as usual. But they always turn out kind of interesting when I get to working. So I think I might do the photo mat this way. So I got to figure out what I'm going to do once I get this mat. I may go ahead and mat this and see where I'm at. So let me do that and I'll be back on in a second. All right, gang. So I've mounted my photo. I used the little plaid for the first mat, and then I used the polka dot for the second mat. And now I've got these two larger scraps here, and I'm trying to figure out, okay, how do I want this to look? I messed with this for just a little bit. I don't know. I probably should have cut some of it out if I'm honest with you. But I trimmed the red one just a little, you know, width-wise. And I'm going to end up leaving the... Do I trim the letters? No, I'll leave that one the width it is. But I tear the bottom. I decided I want a little... This mixed media, of course, is very, like, textural looking. So I thought, okay, I'm going to tear the bottom of the letter sheet. And then I'm going to trim the bottom of the red. Now, I'm going to see... Y'all... I'm kind of kicking myself. I glued it down crooked. I glued it down crooked. This layout came together a little quicker than some of the others. And I don't really know why. I'm not going to sit here and tell you it's one of my favorites, although I don't hate it. I kind of struggled, and I don't really know why. I mean, I struggled in the sense like I had to dig around through my stash quite a bit. I didn't have anything, or I didn't think I had anything from an embellishment standpoint, so that's probably part of it. Red is one of those colors, you guys. It's just hard sometimes to make it work. You know, the reds are all different, what's it called, saturations and hues and things. And you just got to be a little bit careful combining them. So I've made the two bigger pieces layout, offset them a little bit. And then I decided this little gingham here is going to end up being a little fishtail banner thing. So I'm going to make both sides of it the little banner or the little dovetail or whatever. And then I will cut it in half because I want to stretch it behind the photo. But I want to make them the same like size of the little fishtail deals here, or dovetail, whatever you want to call that. So it takes me just a second, and then I'm going to run it through the paper trimmer over there, and I'm going to cut it in half. And that's going to go behind my photo. And I think I'll cut away in just a second because I'm going to go and get I have my fonts over there to the left. So I pulled out 3 different fonts. I have one that's like a black, and it has texture on the letters. I do not remember now what it is, but I've clearly had multiple sets of it because I've organized it on basically with the letters all together, and you'll see that in just a second. I'm going to entitle this Grandmas Are the Best. I wished I I used gold letters for the word best, and I wished I had an exclamation point, but I didn't. So I don't use it. Here I'm just trying to make sure my banner pieces are the same location, so it looks like one piece. And I'm going to end up gluing that down where it kind of crosses outside the layers here. I don't use foam. I thought about it on the picture, but I've got to actually put some embellishments on top of the picture in a minute, so I don't use the foam on the picture. I don't know that I've picked out my embellishments just yet at this point, to be honest with you. I don't think I have, because I'm not sure what I want to do. I have a binder that I've got them organized by color. I think I saw that years ago, RTS Scrapbooking, Janet over there, back when she had YouTube. She still does YouTube occasionally, but I think she has a Patreon now. But anyway, she had some video about color, a binder or something, and I've done that. And I get into that actually more recently than I was in the past. I think because the scrap hop thing here is making me use stuff out of my stash because it's not collections. So it's making me get in my stash, which I really enjoy. I'm really debating on this because I know that they do Baby Got Scraps in January. I don't know that it's done any other time of year. I'll have to kind of keep my eye out for that. But I may try to start doing at least 1 or 2 layouts a month using just scraps. Usually I'm using my collections because I do get a couple of monthly things and I want to use those, but I'm like, this has been pretty productive, so I'm kind of liking this concept here. Now, I'm wanting Gramdmas to be seen. I thought about maybe letting it overlap the photo block, but I really didn't care for that. And then I moved it down thinking maybe that, and I go, no, that's not going to work either. And so I'm going to pick this photo block up, and I don't know, guys, if you've ever done this. I want the title to be in a certain place, so I don't actually lay the photo block down until I figure out where the title's going to go, or at least the first word of the title, I should say. Because Gramdmas is kind of big, and I like that. That doesn't hurt my feelings, but I wanted my photo block, and I want my Gramdmas to be seen. And over the top of the mixed media, it was a little hard to see. So I'm actually going to shift my title up, and I'm going to use the title to position the photo block, you guys. I'm not sure if you've ever done that, or if you've used done your title before you ever laid your photo block down, but that's kind of what I did here. And it's going to be a little wonky. The font's a little fun. It's a little swirly-whirly or whatever, so I'll end up using some Nuvo glue too, by the way. You can see I've got all those letters on that set over there. And I'm going to use this little block font here, and it says RV, and then I do best out of this gold font, and I like that a lot. And I'll end up using some gold half pearls to kind of bring that gold in elsewhere. Now, I've got this little paper clip. It's got a little bow on it that was in my binder, and I thought, okay, that's really cute. And I found this little piece that says smile is the prettiest thing you can wear, because my mother-in-law's smiling so big. My mom's kind of grinning at her and stuff. And then I have this thing that says, I will be grateful for this day. Now, to be honest with you, that is kind of centered under the title. And normally, I would try to touch it to other things or this or that, and I move it around just a little bit. But honestly, with the mixed media, I think it actually makes it look okay. So this is not a normal thing I would do, but I leave it there. This camera, I really wanted to use it. I felt like the colors worked really well, but y'all, I could not make it work. Like it didn't feel right. It was too light, and I had the 2 red little wordy blocks, and if I had added that camera, it would have added a third like triangle with the wrong kind of feel. It just would have been the wrong color feel. So he doesn't go on there, you guys. I do add that little label there, and I will add Nana and Mima at Nana's house, May 1998. And then I have a little ticket up there. It just says admit 1. And I'm kind of thinking in my head, my daughter's come in to the family, and so we've admitted her. So now I'm going to pull out my, oh wait, I got to glue down I did add foam behind that little, I will be grateful for this day. And I added foam behind a smile little piece there. Those are really old too. I don't remember what collection those are from or anything. I want to say, shoot guys, I don't know. It's years and years old, so I don't know. But this is where I'm kind of wrapping up. I've got the black and the gold half pearls. I was really proud of myself. I pulled out 2 colors, you guys. And I've kind of sprinkled those in the 3 little areas. I've got the lower right cluster, that upper right cluster, and then kind of around the title cluster. And I'll just kind of add those all around. I don't add any additional mixed media because this thing is just covered in it. So it looks great, I think. I'm not sure. This is one of those, I like it, but it's not something I would normally have created, I think, if I had not put this kit together. Like, this is not something I would have leaned toward. So, hey, it works though, right? So here's the slowdown. Oh, I added a sticker with numbers on it too. I needed a little horizontal element in my mind. I forgot to mention that. Anyway, here's the slowdown. Don't forget to check out everybody playing along. They should be in a list down below, the little hot participants. Not everybody's playing every day, but there should be plenty to choose from. And thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe and all the good, and we will see you later. Bye.